Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marty's Toybox. For today's video, we are going to be ranking every major-ish company, I guess it would be, their tag titles from worst to best. Coming in at dead last, we have the WWE Tag Team Titles, currently. They have had a lot of bangers. They had the Ruthless Aggression SmackDown and Raw, the Attitude Era tag, and all of that. And, the Attitude Era was sort of like the same as the Ruthless Aggression one. That wasn't fine. They switched it up a little bit. And then, I forget which order it went, but all I know is we had the penny tags. And those were pretty cool. They were unique for when they were there. But then when the draft happened, we got two of the same, it's not penny anymore, it's sort of like a nickel-ish color. But it's the same title design with different straps. And that's the way WWE has went for their world titles, their women's titles, and the tag titles. And honestly, just comparing it from company to company, this one is dead last in my list of belts. I don't have either of these as a replica. I have the penny tag, but I don't know, the silver with like the red or blue backing, it just doesn't really appeal to me and doesn't really look the best. Next up, we have the Nxt Tag Team Titles. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a fantastic design on the tag titles. It's not really copying anything else. It's unique. It's its own unique title, and I love how they have it. The NXT going down the middle, the side plates. Everything about this title is fantastic. But in my opinion, compared to other companies, this one would have to be second best. I don't have a replica of this one either. Definitely gotta pick that up, as this is a beautiful title. Next up on the list, we have the Aew World Tag Team Titles. And these look pretty freaking good in my opinion. I gotta say, really good. I don't know, it's sort of basic, but the basicness is kind of what I like about it, to be honest. They just look really sleek and good. You have like the AEW in the middle with the blue behind it. Blue is my favorite color, so of course, you know, it kind of gives it an advantage. But the dark blue strap, screw that. But yeah, AEW World Tag Team Titles, those are third on the list out of, what do we got here? We got 6. Yeah, I'm really enjoying AEW's title designs. There's not really any copies besides the TBS Women's title coming out in 2022, which is just a same shape and everything as the TNT title, but the logos are swapped, and there's a little bit different of color variation on it. But so far, AEW is doing good on not repeating titles, designs, I guess you could say. Yeah, AEW World Tag Team Titles. Next up on the list, the ROH World Tag Team Titles. Something about these, you may say, oh, the AEW should be higher, or the NXT tag should be higher. And, you know, in a way, I sort of agree. I actually had, like, a difficult time composing this list of, like, worst to best. Like, I knew my clear version of the best and my clear version of the worst. But in between that scale was very difficult to do. But there's just something about these ROH World Tag Team Titles. So you got, like, sort of a resemblance of the world title with the crown at the top of the belt right there. Then you've got, like, the World Tag Team Champions. I love how it's laid out. And they're sort of all connected, which is really cool. They got flags where the letters are. And then they're all connected with a little bit of black just going around the side. You got a globe there. Shape of the plate, really good in my opinion. Just something about this, I feel I had to put it above the AEW and NXT tags. Next up on the list, this may get some hate from second best and best, but in my opinion, the second best tag title across all the major promotions, I guess, or the most known promotions, would be the NXT UK tag titles. These things are absolutely gorgeous. There's a replica release of them. I don't have it yet, but I'm really hoping that, or not hoping, I'm gonna pick it up soon. There's lots of belts on my list that I just need to pick up. NXT tags included, but the NXT UK tag is definitely basically top priority at this point of belts I need to get. There's just something about this title that I absolutely love. You have the 2 bars on the side of the main plate. You have the main plate that's sort of circular. You've got like two, I'm gonna butcher whatever that animal is. Two horses. I think that's what they are. I might be wrong. Don't call me out for that. Two horses on the side. Then you've got NXT. The two globes connecting, which is a really cool little addition there. You got UK Tag Team Champions. The design on the plate, the circularness of it, just looks really good. The side plates are basic, but just something about this is really good in my opinion. I don't get it. You have the main roster, the NXT, the NXT UK. I'm assuming like Vince is in charge of all the belt designs, but you have the main roster, the world titles and stuff. Not the greatest. Then you have NXT, pretty freaking good title designs, and NXT UK with absolutely amazing title designs. I don't know like if they have different people who decide on what the belts are gonna look like or what, but all I know is whoever's doing it for NXT UK needs to like bump up to the main roster and do it for them as well, as the world title, tag, and a woman's all need a little bit of work on them, and the 24/7 title, but that should just be retired at this point. Anyways, number one on the list, you guys, some of you may have guessed it, some of you may have no clue, but in my opinion, the best tag team title design out of all promotions is New Japan's. And yeah, if you haven't watched New Japan or don't really know what New Japan is, you might be saying, like, why is this number one? Something about this title. I don't know. It's with everything. Just something about them. IWGP Junior Tag Titles. Up here you have International Wrestling Grand Prix, whatever that is. Yeah, IWGP Champions on the sides. You got the main plate in an oval shape. IWGP Junior Tag Team Junior Tag Champions. You've got the New Japan King of Sports logo down there. And then, of course, all the little markings and etchings on the plate. So basic, but so good. And it was hard to choose number one and two. Like, the NXT UK Tag is beautiful, but so is the Junior Tag Team Champions. I